Good morning, everyone. Hello. Is this thing on? Oh, I want to, so. I don't know. Is this loud enough? I said, yeah. Good- Yeah, but actually, I asked if it was too loud enough, not too hot enough. I'm like, clearly. Hey, Lisa, they can't hear me for some reason. Do you? I don't know. I'm gonna try. This system is garbo. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm going to try without the microphone. I don't know if it's working or not. I'd like to call the Forest Preserve District Operations Committee meeting to order at 9:03 a.m. Lisa, would you like to lead us in the pledge this morning? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Dean Schlottman. Here. Balich. Here. Williams. Here. Coleman. Here. Freeman. Here. Berkowitz. Here. Trainier. Present. Pretzel. Here. Van Dyne.
Present.
Also present, Treasurer Newquist, Vice President Parker, and President Mueller. We have 9. We have a quorum.
Thank you.
And remote, we have Commissioner Raquel Mitchell.
All right. Thank you. I'm looking for a motion to approve the operations minutes of June 1st, 2023. Second, Balich. Roll call.
Dean Schlottman. Yes. Balich. Yes. Williams. Yes. Coleman. Yes. Freeman. Yes. Berkowitz. Yes. Trainier. Yes. Pretzel. Yes. Van Dyne.
Yes.
9 minutes past.
Thank you. Is there any old business to be brought forward this morning? Any old business? No? All right, moving on. New business. We have 7 items to consider. Number 1, award of contract in the amount of $688,805 to Misfits Construction Company for the Four Rivers Environmental Education Center outdoor classroom improvements. Previous? Second. Questions, concerns? Ms. Trenier?
Ralph, are we happy with this now? Or just suffering through?
We're suffering through.
Okay, that's what I thought. This didn't seem that much different.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. We had 2 bidders again. One of them was different, one was the same, but it's not going to get any better. So what we're hearing in the construction industry.
Okay, just no change orders, no cost overruns. You just nail them.
Yeah, I'll try.
Thank you.
Any other questions, concerns? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Number 2, award a contract to White & Company of Darien, Illinois for construction management services related to Hidden Oaks Nature Center improvements. Questions? Jackie?
That's coming right, that'll be at our next meeting. Yeah, so at our next meeting, we'll have some of those.
Okay, thank you.
All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Number 3, approval of ordinance number 642 and public utility license number 23-13 to the city of Joliet for the installation, operation, and maintenance of a 16-inch underground water main at Wabansie Glacial Trail. Questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. Number 4, approval of ordinance number 644, authorizing an IGA number 2304 and license number 2314 to the city of Joliet for the installation of groundwater monitoring wells at Isle of La Cache.
Second, Trinier.
Questions, Jackie?
Yes, thank you, Chairman Van Dyne. I am wondering, and I read through several of these, maybe I missed it when I was looking at, I got really excited about looking at the map, but it still didn't explain to me why we need to do this.
So the city of Joliet, as you are probably all aware, is part of the Grand Prairie Water Commission. And the Grand Prairie Water Commission is
Oh, it goes
tasked
to
with-
Romeoville, yeah.
Is tasked with bringing water from the city of Chicago down to Joliet and to several other communities as well. The route of the path, as it comes into the county, is down 135th Street.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
it's actually 100 feet below grade. So it's a very deep tunnel, but this is groundwater monitoring so that they know what they're getting into as they build the shaft to get down to bring the boring equipment across the area.
Wow. Is this going to be a pipe or is this like in some kind of rock?
It's bored out of rock and then it's sealed as if it's a pipe.
Okay, so like they put some sort of coating on everything.
Correct.
Now, in places where there isn't rock, do they still just seal it like that? I mean, I
No,
don't,
in those areas, they'll use pipe. They'll actually use
okay,
pipe.
so it'll be a mixture of pipe and then natural rock.
Well, even in the natural rock area, it's functioning as a pipe. So it's sealed as it's.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But they don't actually have to bring a pipe down to that section.
That I don't know. I think part of the engineering is still ongoing.
Okay.
It
That's
depends on what
interesting.
they find as they do the soil borings and where there's fissures in the bedrock and things of that nature.
That's all the way from Chicago underground 100 feet. I mean, that's something.
At least in this location, it's 100 feet.
Yeah.
Location being in Romeoville.
Right. And then from 135th and Romeoville, and I know you're not the Prairie, but I'm guessing everybody here is probably a little interested because Joliet's a big part of our county.
Right.
Does it like go up 53? How they getting over to
It uses
Joliet?
it uses a variety of different corridors. It uses some roadway corridors, some utility corridors. And
Yeah, because they got to miss all the pipelines that are
Right.
jig-jogging all over our
which
county.
is possibly why they're so deep in certain
Yeah.
locations, so that they don't have to.
And they don't have to worry about freezing or any of that.
Right.
Interesting. I wondered when they made this deal if they were going to do something with the Bolingbrook pipeline, because ours comes from Burbank, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a pipeline somewhere, I think, from Burbank. And I know nothing about how that pipeline was built because it was long before I got on the county board.
So as engineering does progress, I will tell you too that we'll be back here with another agreement with the city because they need to construct 2 shafts on the 2 sides of the Des Plaines River to drop their equipment down into to do the boring. So they'll essentially build a shaft and then fill that shaft back in, and all you'll see at the top when they're all done is just a manhole.
Yeah.
But in order to facilitate construction, it needs to be a bigger area.
I watched on Netflix some documentaries about these big machines that dig these tunnels. Wow, really interesting stuff to watch. These were huge tunnels, though, to run like 2 train tracks through and stuff like that, but still. Okay, so we're going to see more of this. Thank you.
All All right, thanks, Jackie. I got Dan and then Julie. Dan?
How big was the diameter of this boring that goes,
I believe it's 6 feet in diameter.
and then, are you saying that these machines, when they go through, they drill and they seal all at the same time as they go?
No, it's two separate processes. So the drilling is done by a machine which extrudes the rock back out onto a conveyor, and then that's removed and brought up that shaft. But then whatever other processes, that's men and women down in the shaft itself.
Thank you.
Julie?
Ralph, I know that there is the aquifer in Joliet, there's water, lack of water.
Mhm.
So is this part of the plan to connect then to Lake Michigan water?
It is.
Okay, and so we own that particular portion of land. Do we essentially then own that pipe? Or do we get any revenue for hosting that pipe?
We would issue a license for that pipe to be there eventually. There'll be several licenses. One will be a temporary construction license that you'll consider. The next would be a permanent easement, most likely, to operate and maintain that pipe below our property.
And I would imagine there's a clause in there to address any, not renovation, but replanting and bringing that.
Yes, and in fact, we've been in some early discussions with them about what it is that we would like in its place. One of the areas in which they have to build one of these shafts is going to do quite a bit of disturbance on the surface, but we're okay with that because it's an already previously disturbed site. So what we're saying is we don't want it restored to what it looks like today. We'd like it restored a different way, and so they're amenable to making those changes.
Great, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Julie. Any other questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. Number 5, approval of a resolution number 23-07, authorizing an IGA number 2303 with Manhattan Park District. All those, any questions? Julie?
There's two different numbers on here, so one says 2303 and one says 2307, so are there two different ones?
No, one is the resolution and one is the intergovernmental agreement number. So the resolution allows us to enter into the agreement.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. Number 6, permission to bid Lake Shamanwood Preserve Phase 2 improvements, I&M Canal Bridge and Trail Extension. Questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. And lastly, permission to advertise for a community engagement and partnership coordinator and executive director of the Nature Foundation of Will County. Thank you. Ralph, I'd like to ask, is this something we tried to do last year?
It is, yeah. We
Same position?
Same position.
Okay.
Yeah, we were unable to work out arrangements with two different individuals that we had selected for the position.
Thank you. Jackie?
That was kind of part of my question, because I thought I saw this before. But the other part was, these are two different positions?
It is actually one position, and the duties are shared.
That's what I was kind of worried about. So I was talking to a friend of mine that does grant writing fundraising, and we were talking about a different position, not this one. And she says, you're not going to find anybody that raises money and raises it well that's willing to be like an executive director of a project.
Right.
In other words, managing people or a project along with the fundraising. And I thought this was that, where you
Yeah.
had to do both things. You had to manage something, people, resources, et cetera, plus raise money.
What you're doing is you're primarily raising money, but the people that you're managing is actually the Nature Foundation Board. So there are no direct reports to this individual, and they are not a project manager. So the foundation contracts separately with independent contractors for like the plant sales. So Cindy Harn would be maintained as an independent contractor to run just the plant sales.
I see. Okay, good. That's better. Like I said, when I read it, it seemed like it was a lot like the position my friend was saying we'll never find anybody for. And this is good. Can you share what the hiccup was?
The hiccup was not in the job itself. The hiccup was in the amount of money that we wanted to pay.
Well, so did we rectify that? Are we upping it?
We've rectified that in a couple of ways. One is we've increased the salary a bit, and the other is that we've changed the job description around. We've been able to pass some of the duties that would have been taken on in the forest preserve role on to other individuals within our visitor services department.
Okay.
So we've been able to pass along some of those project management type duties.
Yeah, that's,
to
I said,
somebody else.
you're not going to get somebody that'll do all of that. And then the other thing is actually a conversation I had with Jim the other day, yesterday, I think. Gosh darn, this week is short. Sometimes offering other kinds of incentives, more vacation, more time off, something like that might be helpful too.
Right.
I know that was one of the things I didn't like when I took on the role of administrator at the township. I was told that I would have to start from zero, and where I used to work, I had 5 or 6 weeks of vacation, you
Yeah.
know?
So we routinely do that. So we'll negotiate with people, and
Okay, we
vacation
do.
is one of
All
those
right.
things that
Yeah.
we'll work
Anything to help sweeten the pot a little if the pay is not quite
with. Right,
right.
right.
Thank you.
Any other questions, concerns? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Moving on, there is no need for executive session. There's no need to follow up with any action. Our next meeting date is Thursday, August 3rd at 9 a.m. here at the county building. I would like to open up comments by the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak? No? Okay. Any of the commissioners wishing to make a comment? Jackie?
Thanks to Ralph and all the staff for the great plant sale and event at Isla Cachet. My grandson thoroughly enjoyed it, and the funniest part was when the beekeeper guy tried to give my grandson a bee, and he didn't want to take it, to hold it. That was quite cute. I don't know if you know what he does.
No, we were kind of stuck over on that one.
Oh, so when I went to the hummingbird thing, they let you hold a hummingbird. So this guy's got his hand out and he says, well, I've got a bee right here, I'll let you hold it. And my grandson was like, nah, I got stung once. I ain't having anything to do with this. So my daughter says, well, I'll try. And he puts it in her hand very, quietly, carefully, like a magician would do, And my daughter opens her hand up, and it's a sponge in the shape of a letter B. It was quite funny. Anyway, it was a great job.
Any other comments? Commissioners? Oh, are we all still asleep? All right. Motion to adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
I'd like to start the Finance Committee meeting on Thursday, July 6th for the Forest Preserve Finance Committee at 9:23. Can I have a roll call, please? Oh, Pledge of Allegiance. I'll get it right one of these days. All right. I saw Denise here. I thought we should have her do it, but she just stepped away. Joe, you look great. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we'll do the roll call. How's that?
Ogala. Butler. Williams. Winfrey. Logan. Rivas. Sorry. That's okay. Ortiz. Costa. Richmond.
Here.
Also present, Secretary Mitchell, remote. Treasurer Newquist, Vice President Parker, and President Mueller. We have 8. We have a quorum.
Great, thank you very much. First line item up is the schedule of bills in the amount of $1,232,626.16. Can I get a motion, please? Roll call, please.
Ogala. Butler. Williams. Winfrey. Logan. Revis. Ortiz. Costa. Richmond.
Yes.
We have 9. Schedule of bills is approved.
All right, motion approved, thank you very much. Next up is the approval of the minutes for the Finance Committee meeting on June 1st, 2023. Can I get a motion, please? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. We have no old business, new business. We have 3 items. First item up is the approval of the ordinance number 642 and public utility license number 23-13 of the City of Joliet for the installation, operation, and maintenance of the 16-inch underground water main at Wapansi Glacial Trail. Can I get a motion? Any questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Second item up is the approval of ordinance number 643 for construction development of Fund 21, 22, 23, and 24. Can I get a motion, please? Any questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Third item up today is the approval of ordinance number 644, authorizing intergovernment agreement number 23-04 and license number 23-14 to the City of Joliet for the installation of groundwater monitoring wells at Isle a la Cache. Can I get a motion? Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item up is we have nothing for the executive session. Reports, there's 3 reports. First one's land acquisition grant summary. Second is grant finance officer association and the, oh, I'm sorry, there was only 2 reports. Is there any questions or discussion on that, or? You're in the clear? If you, okay.
So in reference to the couple of reports, a question came up at our last committee meeting about the grants. Specifically, this was a land acquisition grant, an OSLAD grant that, or Illinois Illinois Clean Energy Grant that we were applying for, and the question came up how we used grant funds for land acquisition in the past. So we went into our databases and pulled from 1980, so 40-some years of grants out that we've received over the years from a number of different sources, both not-for-profit as well as state agencies. And in total, about just over $10 million in grant dollars has been provided to the Forest Preserve District over the course of those 40 years. So we'll continue to utilize grants in the future whenever they're available and we have properties that are applicable. And the second report there, the GFOA Certificate of Achievement, we're proud of this. This is, I think, the 26th year in a row that we've received this. 27. Okay, so 27. Listen to that. Geez. So 27 years we have received this this Certificate of Achievement related to our annual comprehensive financial report. And a lot of credit goes out to our finance department. Lisa Lukasevich is our director of finance, and Meredith Klavina and Sherry Bumbenek are our two staff members who assist Lisa. And so a lot of the credit, they're the ones who work with the auditors all the time. They pull us in for interviews here and there, but they're the ones down in the trenches. So that, a lot of the credit for that goes to them. And that's all I have.
Great, well, thank you very much, Ralph. Our next meeting is going to be Thursday, August 3rd, 2023, immediately following the Operations Committee meeting, but starting no sooner than 9:15 a.m. Do we have anybody from the public that wants to make a comment? Looks like nobody's here from the public, but anybody want to make a comment at all? All right, third time, right? Any other questions from the public? Anybody want to say anything? So if not, any comments from the commissioners? Nobody's raising their hand or jumping up, so I see none. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Oh, that's all right, Steve. All right, all in favor? All right, meeting adjourned. Good job. Wow, that was easy. Ralph and Tracy made it easy.